Go ahead, build your hips up. Keep building your base, keep building your base, keep building your base. Here. Now try to build your base. Watch. Now try to build your base. What's tougher? My weight on you or no weight? Weight, guys. Simple. It's the little things. So here, the guy's flat, trying to build a base. I attack the wrist. I can't get it. From here, I go crossface. Who knows Dustin Kilgore from Kent State? National champ running up this year. You guys ever watch him wrestle? You guys go on Flow Wrestling and watch videos? You guys got to do that more. I used to watch everyone. Not even guys in my weight class. I used to scout all my opponents, but I would watch guys like David Taylor, Kyle Dake. I would watch the best. John Smith, Jordan Oliver. I mean, Jordan Oliver beat me in the state semis and the state finals, and I'm watching him wrestle to get better. All right, most guys don't do that. They don't watch the guys day in, day out that beat them. They could care less. I tried to pick up on things like that.
How many of you guys have watched LeBron James? Raise your hand. Don't bullshit. Raise your hand. Most of you. Why are you watching basketball when you could be watching wrestling? That's what's great about Flow. It's like the ESPN of wrestling. Now, you guys watch LeBron for what reason? He ain't going to help you.
You're a big weight. Watch the big weight. Steve Mocco. You learn something off of him. I mean, the lightweights. You guys got so many lightweights. Middleweights. You got Kyle Dake, David Taylor, Jordan Burroughs. You guys got to be studying them. Everyone's like, oh, Jordan Burroughs just has a double leg. No one can stop it. But you guys got to watch the little things that he does to set up. He's just not doing a normal double and driving across. He's faking, moving this whole time. Pulling the guys down. As they're coming up, he's timing it perfect. The little things, guys. His feet are moving. He's never out there just pulling guys here. As he's pulling, he's moving his feet. But we always say when we're hand fighting, feet moving, hands moving. If you pull hand fighting a guy and I pull him right, what am I going to do right now? If I'm hand fighting here, where's he going in?
Your leg.
Right into my legs, right? When you guys hand fight, you got to take his feet where my feet used to be. So if I'm hand fighting here, I pull, his feet are going there, his feet are going where my feet used to be. If I pull him here, pull him right into my legs. Those are little things, guys. Back to top. My chest is on top. I got my weight on top. Here, the guy's basing out. I can't get anything. What I do from here is I cross face here. Are you just going to let me go here? Guys, reactions are the other most important thing in wrestling, too. Get the guy to react. If I fake a double leg, if I fake a shot, what's going to happen? He's going to lower his level and come up, right? Then I go to my next shot. So I cross face, he brings his head back. As he brings his head back, watch. All I'm doing, he brings his head back, I drop to the wrist. Cross face, bring his head back, drop to the wrist. Now there's this window right here of space, right? My left arm is snaking under, so I cross face here. As he pulls back, I drop, tack, watch. Drop to my wrist, my arm goes under. My left arm goes under, and it's going to attack my own wrist. Cross face hard, tack, bam. That split second, guys, here. This guy's worried about his face getting ripped off. He reacts, turns his head, gets the cross face off, and I'm attacking. For this move, once I got the wrist, so I attack my own wrist, his wrist. I'm pulling everything in. I'm going to bring this part right into his... You guys know where your Adam's apple is? Where's your Adam's apple? Right there? I'm pulling it right into his Adam's apple. As I pull it in, I'm using my right shoulder to drive his head down. So I'm pulling this up and my shoulder down. So I'm going to crunch his Adam's apple if I can. Cross face here. He worries about his face. I attack the wrist under. Pull it in here. I'm pulling it tight. Watch my shoulder. I can't use this. I can't just go from here. If I go from here and then my shoulder's not there, he's going to fall out. I really got to use my shoulder here. Feel the difference? I get on my toes. All my weight's right on my chest, right in his back. Look how he's already turning his hip down. Guys, he's turning his hip here. All I got to do, remember, I'm stepping up and I got to block. So I get this here, driving forward. My shoulder's in the mat, right in the back of his head's in the mat. My hands are right in his Adam's apple. I get on my toes. This is important. My right leg, I block his shoulder. When I block this, what's that create? No, what's it create? What happens when I block his elbow? It creates this. What's this called? I'm pulling him into my what? My lap. So this creates a lap for this guy to go into. So I pull it in tight, I'm blocking. I step up, I block with my shoulder here. As I'm coming up, look, I'm not even doing anything. He's starting to turn to his back. Why? Because he's uncomfortable. Guys, all those sprints you do, you're never comfortable, right? Look, like just like that. Push-ups. You're doing push-ups in here. You're doing the preseason. The sport, you're never comfortable in this sport. You're cutting weight. Everything's uncomfortable. So whenever I'm cutting weight and I take all this stuff out, I'm mean to this guy. I make him pay for all what I had to go through. I try to hurt him in a good way. So here, using my shoulder, driving. I block, pull into my lap. My left leg's coming over, and I tight waist here. Scissor, pull it in tight. You good? He's good. When I get this lock here, I pull it down and pull it here, right in this carotid artery. Carotid artery, and I squeeze. Go back to the beginning. Here, the guy's flat. I go crossface here. He reacts his head back. Attack underneath. I pull it under here. All my weight's going up. I block my right knee. Drive, step, hook. You guys got that? Same thing. He bellies out here. I throw my leg in. He bellies down. Watch. I keep the wrist. I drive over it. Elbow to elbow. Using my power half now. Drive. Bam. Bring him back for more. So guys, watch. As I let go of this, I let go. Switch the wrist so I get back points. He bellies out. My weight's here. You guys see so many power halves with your arm down. Is this comfortable? Yeah. Is that comfortable? So watch. I go elbow to elbow in my half. Here, elbow to elbow. Post, attack the wrist. All I'm doing, stepping up, blocking here, pulling it right on top. Get my back points. So right after I get this, I got my 3 count. He bellies down. Look, attack the wrist, elbow to elbow, drive. Get him to his back, squeeze. Watch. Elbow to elbow, here. Attack the wrist, take the wrist out, hip over, squeeze. So the first one, one more. First one, crossface here. He reacts, I attack the wrist underneath. Driving forward, my right leg blocks. Create a lap step. He bellies down. I switch to his wrist. Tack, drive over. He comes up. Elbow to elbow. What do I do from here?
Rest.
Tack the wrist. Tack the wrist here. Use my weight. From under. Back to my choke. It's legal because I got the arm. Head and arm. That's all I need. Squeeze. 3 more back. You guys got it? Let's see it. 1, 2, 3.